Okay, this is a reading for Sagittarius and for everybody else that's watching. There will be an extended, okay? So if you want the extended, it's in the description underneath the video. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what are the messages you have today for the new year? We are in 8 energy, okay? So a lot of you guys are going to notice a huge shift in energy. Like, you know, we were in 7 energy, which 7 energy is like loner energy, accident prone energy. It's really not the best energy to be in. You definitely, it's not a good energy to get married in, to start a relationship in. So if you kind of had like a shitty relationship or something like that in 2023, or, I mean, I guess it depends on your other numerology things that you're in at the time. Like, as long as you're not in your enemy year, it can work, okay? But the point is, we're in 8 energy now, so 8 is karma. So if you've been good, I've been telling y'all this, you're about to have an amazing year. All the seeds that you've planted in the past are now coming into your reality. So, oh, holy shit, like, something kept telling me to, like, look what I was holding, like, because I was about to start shuffling. But look at this, Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. You know, that's crazy, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, the things of your past are now going to come to your reality. I wonder if that card will come out. We'll see. Be funny if it does. Oh, well, a couple of them. Well, 3 of them came out. Holy shit. I don't know if I have time for all this. Some of these I'm going to have to read probably in the... Ooh. Oh, my God. This right here is a sign from the other side, if I have ever freaking seen it. I don't know if I want to read these online or in the extended. There's something to this. This is like the Holy Grail of Oracle cards. The crossing, the initiation. Holy shit. Some of you guys are about to be initiated into spiritual gifts, or you already have. And then we have Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. And then the Watchers, Transpersonal. Holy shit. You know who the Watchers are, don't you? If you don't, you should Google it. Man, some of you guys are about to, like, be initiated. I mean, you have beings, very high-powered beings here who are watching over you. They're initiating you. Man, and this is the, you know, that's what I'm talking about with this 8 energy. I'm looking at the numbers. We have 966. There's something going on. You guys are being watched over. Like, you have the, you know, the Watchers are these alien, and they're like angels. I almost said aliens. I don't know why, but could be even the light beings who are watching you. But you are being initiated. I'm going to read this, okay? And if you feel like you're one of the ones who are being called, who are being initiated by some higher power beings, then I will, you know, you may want to get the extended. It's up to you. I don't care. I mean, I'm just being honest. But I will read these in the extended, okay? There's something to this. The fact that they made 3 of them come out at once. And I normally won't. Like, if I'm pulling oracle cards and a bunch come out at once, I don't take them all. I'll put them back in and just pull one. But when I seen what the hell this is, I'm like, okay, this is obvious. So let me see what this says. Some of you guys are really have a high spiritual calling. It says the rite of passage, initiation. You have come to stand on the side of the river. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of eternal cave, where the old dies and then is born again. This is a place where time is forgotten, and the seasons cease their dance and stand still, as if temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and Oh my God. You guys, I'm telling you, this year is going to be y'all's year. This 8 energy is about to transform your lives. You know, I tell people all the time, I don't think I've ever met a Sagittarius that was not a good person. And I've met hundreds of them. And now that I have a channel for Sagittarius, I've met thousands of y'all. You guys are some of the most, like, I get emails from y'all and you tell me your stories of things that are happening. And it just makes my day. But it's like, you guys are some of the most kindest people. And you're transitioning into something. Okay, I'll quit rambling, but I can feel that you guys are changing. There's a change here. It says you must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it is time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating your world. Don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river because you are ready. You are ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. Can you strip away the mask and the barriers of false strength to discover what you are really made of? It says, step into the boat waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated so you can be born again into the world without denial. Making the crossing is a beautiful, powerful act of highest love. So a lot of you guys are being initiated. And the fact that they let this come out first and then you see where they're taking you, they're telling you to get into this boat and to cross over. So it's like you can see that they're taking you somewhere. A lot of you guys are going to be going through a lot of change. And it talks about where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated. Now, that illuminated has ILL in it, which is kind of like the 9/11 code. If you've been seeing the number 9/11 a lot, you're definitely going to want to probably get the extended, because this is for you. That 9/11 energy is an illumination number. I is number 9. Okay. I'm also getting here that this is like an ancestral shift too. Your ancestors are pushing you. A lot of you guys have been like preachers in past lives. You've been shamans in last lives. You've been healers in your last lives. You know, you come from it's in your bloodline. Okay. And so it's like they're initiating you into this spiritual gift that you have. But you know, it talks about dropping your mask. And the other day when we pulled these cards, it talked about dropping your ego. Like, you really have to humble yourself and drop your ego in order to serve spirit and serve God, because they don't want to use people who are ego driven. There's nothing wrong with being confident, which I've never met a Sagittarius who wasn't confident. And I think it comes more from a confidence in our God energy. Like, we know that we are with God. But some of you guys could also have people around you who are wearing masks. And I feel like Spirit is going to start revealing to you these people who have been wearing masks. But you're getting initiated. I want to pull because I want to pull some of these other cards. But I want to pull... the whole top part of my tea leaf cards just fell on the floor, which is fine because I'm not pulling from them now. But I was going to pull a couple of them. So the fact that some of them fell off, that just means they're not meant to be pulled. But what's this? This one's caught. Ooh, look at that. This one was like caught. It didn't fall. It was caught on the side of the table here. It says, forces working against you. So it's kind of funny that this one didn't fall. And the fact that it fell and then revealed itself makes me know that I'm going to read on it in the extended, because there's something weird about that. But anyway, I'm going to pull a couple tarot cards on this because I want to see, Spirit, what do you have to say about this crossing for Sagittarius, or for whoever's watching? You know, this is the number 9 too. So if you're like born on a 9-day or you're like a life path 9, you could have ego problems. Um, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because it did come out in the Oracle the other day. So if you are that number, you have it prominent on the day you were born, or the year you were born, or your life path number adds up to that. You may really want to check your ego, because 9s are really egotistical. And it's hard for God and Spirit to use you if you're doing things out of ego. Those people could also be prone to like addictions, things like that. And could even get like a religious spirit where their religion comes from ego. Like they browbeat everybody else around them, blame everybody else for their faults, instead of doing kind of like what Jesus did. If you, like, I always go back to the Jesus, because if you pay attention to what Jesus did, he didn't condemn those people. He just ate with them, sat with them, talked with them, and showed them love. And that's how he won people over. So, I don't know, that's for somebody. Don't be one of those people who are like a finger pointer. Like, you want to point out everybody else's faults but your own. That's like ego. That's, you know, 9s are prone to that. So be careful about that, you know. And the only reason I'm saying this is because if you are being initiated into some type of spiritual work, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim, or you're into the occult practices and stuff, you have to be humble before them so that they can use you. But a lot of you guys are being called. I can see it. The world. See, you're going into a new timeline. They are moving you into a new timeline here. You're closing out old cycles. This also, it just reminds me once again of like them crossing, like your ancestors crossing over, them coming back. But you guys are moving into a new timeline. Every time I shuffle, I keep seeing this. Ooh, you guys can't make it up. This is Karma card. This is things going in your favor. You know, Spirit's not playing about this year. They're just not. They're moving you into a new timeline, into things that you deserve. The scales are balancing in your favor. And with this 8 energy, I'm just going to say it again. Anybody who has wronged you, is lying to you, deceiving you, using you, anything like that, it's everything's about to come to the surface here with this energy. But you're moving into a different timeline. It's like justice is here. This is karma energy. But this is like a karmic cycle. This is justice. A lot of you guys are being moved. Yeah, we have the King of Wands reversed. King of Pentacles. Okay, so another thing I see here. Look at this at the bottom. Another thing that you guys are getting is like, okay, you can see that, okay, so the King of Wands is like fire energy. So they're very charismatic, passionate, driven, but they aren't committal, okay? That's in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles is in the upright, letting me know that you're going to be very successful financially because you're in the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this lets me know that your karmic justice is to get riches this year. Whether that's just a new job, a new raise, a side hustle, something that's going to make you quite a bit of money here. So you're moving into more of a financial position here, and you're being called to kind of let go of that King of Wands energy, because the King of Wands doesn't commit. Okay, so you need to be more of the King of Pentacles, loyal, true, honest, hard worker. You can just see that it's like you're going from the King of Wands to the King of Pentacles, which is very successful, and very grounded. Okay, So it's like you're being grounded here. Holy shit, 3 kings. You know what? These are ancestors. Look, 6 of swords down here, the crossing. Get in the freaking boat, Sagittarius, or whoever you are. Get in this boat that this card is talking about, because you're being initiated. You see how the King of Swords came in to initiate you, to cross you over. This is a spirit guide. This is somebody who's crossed. You see the butterflies? That's a death and a rebirth. That's exactly what that oracle card talked about. I feel like these 3 kings, it reminds me, it goes back, like, I'm sorry, I have to go back to the Bible again. It's the wise men. What did they do? They follow the stars. Well, the stars are also astrology. It's spiritual knowledge. You guys are being blessed with spiritual knowledge. You have these 3 kings, these ancestors who are coming, and they're taking you and they're crossing you over into a spiritual calling. You're being initiated here. It's mind-blowing. But what did they do? They follow the star. The star is your destiny. And I keep hearing, I'm going to tell y'all about a dream I've had. I've mentioned it here on before. Years ago I had a dream that I was like a little girl. I was probably like 6 years old. And I was inside of a house. And the door was open, but there was a screen door. And I looked outside. I walked up to the door. I'm like 6 years old. I looked about 6. And I'm looking out, and the sun's out and everything. And all of a sudden, in front of the door, a red balloon just started like floating by. And I opened that door and started chasing after this balloon, and I finally caught it. And like when I caught it, I heard a voice in the dream say, like, are you going to let them steal your destiny? And then when I woke up, I heard it again. I heard God audibly say, are you going to let them steal your destiny? So there could be things that you're being initiated to move away from in order for you to go into that cave and get these like spiritual gifts. But the point is, you guys have a destiny in this. You're following the star. The point is, the 3 kings followed a star, and they went, and it led them to Jesus, to God. But think about it. If you're being led by these 3 kings, you're being led into your spiritual initiation. But you're surrounded by all this like masculine energy. And masculine energy, it's time to take action. Yeah, look at that. The 4 of Wands. Stability. That's also the 11:11, the wake-up call. Queen of Cups. You're going to use your... It's like the Queen of Cups, she's also very psychic and intuitive. So you guys are like going to be using your gifts. And I feel like there's going to be people who try to come against you, who try to start fights with you, who are going to try to get you off of your path. Don't let them do it. Because I can see you're very spiritually gifted here. Yeah, look, you're this phoenix. You're rising from the dead here. So if you've been feeling like stuck and stagnant, things are about to change. 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to come out of this overthink. I knew it. I freaking knew it. You guys are getting blessed here. You're getting healing here. I can see here too. This is for somebody, okay? If you've been having physical problems, like, because it's very normal in a 7-year to be accident prone. You could have fell, you could have had an injury, something like that. 7 is known for that. That's why in numerology they teach you, if they're a good teacher, they'll teach you not to exercise and work out on 7 days. So it's difficult if you're in a 7-year because you have more of a chance to get an injury on those days. But I see you guys healing and getting out of your head, overthinking. If you're doing a lot of overthinking, stop that shit. It's not healthy for you. Just kind of like go with the flow here. I'm seeing with this Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups, just allow like God and Spirit to do what they're going to do in your life. They're going to take you to where you need to be. You're being initiated. So you don't have to force it. You don't have to like do a bunch of like crap where you're just cutting everybody out and you're just going all crazy. Don't do that. Just go with the flow. Whatever's meant to be is going to be meant to be here, I can see. Okay. But with this Ace of Cups, you're being blessed. I talked about this. And it goes back to that scripture. I set a table for you in the presence of your enemies. I will anoint your head with oil, and your cup will overflow, and surely in goodness will follow you all the days of your life. You guys are being initiated. You're going to like the king's table here. And I think a lot of people who doubted you, who didn't think you would heal, who didn't think you'd be successful, this is going to be the year where they all fuck around and find out. That's just what it is. That's what 8 energy is. And I, always say I want to quit cussing, but it's just part of who I am. I guess I could quit, but it's just one thing I'll never be. I'll never be fake. I'll never quit being who I am. But I do know there's a transition here, and Spirit's telling you don't be afraid, because there is going to be change ahead here, and there is some things that are going to have to change in your life. But it's like you don't have to do anything right now. And this 4 of Swords, it's like you're just laying there praying, and then God's putting this cup over you. The Holy Spirit's here too. Like, this is also a death and a rebirth with that Scorpio energy. Yeah, you can't make it out. This is your destiny, Sagittarius. Whoever this is for, if you do spiritual work, or you've been feeling like you're being called to do any kind of spiritual work, this is your reading. And I know in the extended, I'm probably going to be mind blown by those other 2 oracle cards, because when the Watchers come out, you're being watched. And I'm not talking about human beings here. These are not human beings that are watching you. Probably are, because y'all are known to have stalkers. But I've never met a Sagittarius that didn't have stalkers, okay? But this time, it's a good stalking. You're being stalked by spiritual beings, high powers, who are trying to initiate you, okay? But some of y'all do need to take a time out, get out of your head, and get into your prayer life. Because I can see with the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, a lot of you guys are doing too much overthinking, and that is, you got to get out of that. You have to stop. You have to just say, God, ancestors, I trust you, guide me, and let them do their work. If somebody's not meant to be in your life, they'll take them out. You don't have to do it. You just be kind, loving, just like I mentioned earlier with like Jesus, But every once in a while, he did flip some tables over. But I don't see that you need to do that, because the 4 of Swords is somebody who is praying. They're giving it to God. They're trusting in God. And now we have the Star coming out, which is your destiny. It is your destiny to be this star and to be this 9 of Pentacles. Very abundant, surrounded by abundance. That's what's going to bring the 8 year in. You guys are going to be very abundant this year. And you have these spiritual beings who are guiding you to this star. The 3 kings are leading you to the star. The same way that they led, to Jesus. So there's like a huge spiritual initiation going on in y'all's life, and a lot of y'all are going to be mind blown on what happens this year. A lot of you who have been like at your wits' ends and you feel like nothing's going to change, it's about to change. That table's turning, and that table is set. And with that star energy and the 9 of Pentacles, that lets me know this isn't going to be hidden from people. Like, Spirit could have kind of hid you in plain sight in front of people, so they didn't really know who you were. But not this year. Everybody's going to know who you are. So if you've been feeling like you're being called to do spiritual work, or you just started doing some type of spiritual work, stick with it. It's your calling, okay? And I'm going to leave that there, because what better way to end it? I mean, it's obvious. This is like your dreams coming true. And, they had me tell you guys that dream for a reason. Dream thieves. You know, and another thing, like that Matrix card that I'm going to read in the extended, I'm also being told, because the way that the Axe card came out, that tea leaf card, it says forces working against you. I didn't even realize it till just now. This is why it's really good to have spirit guides so they can kind of tell you what the hell's going on. They're explaining to me that the fact that that card came out and I put it right in front of like that Matrix and the Watchers, it lets me know that you are being watched by like the Matrix. And one of the best things the Matrix does is they can send you like what I call Agent Smiths. They're dream thieves. They're people who come in, they sabotage your life, they put you down, they say rude things to you, to try to break down your self-esteem so that you don't understand that you are the star, and so that you don't understand that you are meant for something greater. So if you do have somebody in your life, be careful of that, okay? Because they will. The Matrix is always full of tricks, you know? Like they will, if you're meant to be initiated into spiritual work, you're always you will have battles. It's not easy. So there could be forces that are being sent to you to try to hinder you from your walk. But the good news is you have the Matrix card, and then it goes to the Watchers. It lets me know that whatever these forces are being sent to you are not going to work because you have the Watchers on your back. So like whatever the Matrix is going to try to send you, it'll be overthrown by the Watchers. The Watchers are the spiritual beings who are going to initiate you into this. So it's kind of like you really don't have to do anything, but follow what they're telling you to do and to just pray and stay at peace. Because I can tell you, like they keep showing me that Four of Swords over and over in my head. Like you don't, it's like they're going to work for you. Like, and the fact that you have the Three Kings coming out, you're surrounded by very powerful energy here. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple of these. You can't make this shit up. Okay, again, what does this say? Arrogance, ego, stubborn, pride. It's a damn tiger. That's my enemy sign, by the way, because I'm a monkey. There's something, okay, I don't know if you're somebody who's watching who has this problem, okay? If you are ego-driven and you're arrogant and you're stubborn, you've got to stop. Spirit cannot use an arrogant, prideful person. So, like I said, if you're somebody who's always looking at everybody else's fault, and I really don't feel like this is for Sagittarius, this could be a cross watcher, okay? You've got to stop. You can't be, Spirit will not use a prideful person, somebody who's ego-driven. They're out for themselves, they're selfish, they're stubborn, they don't want to make new moves, they just want to stay stuck and stagnant, and instead of actually getting up and doing something, they want to just stay stuck and bitch and complain and blame everybody else around them for their faults. You know those people, like, oh, well, you're doing this, this, and this, and then they degrade you, and it's like, go look in the damn mirror, you know? So there's something about that you need to get out of the ego. So like I said, that 9 energy is really bad about it. If you have that imprinted on you, that's something you need to probably pray and surrender and say, God, I surrender to you. Please, like, show me. Because either that or there's somebody around you who's very arrogant and egotistical. Matter of fact, let's just pull some damn cards and see who it is. Let's see if it's you or somebody else. Spirit, who is this ego, stubborn, arrogant energy? And the fact that it's a damn tiger makes, you know, if you're a monkey, makes me wonder if this is an enemy. Ooh, it's somebody who's pissy, that's for sure. Somebody who's got a mouth on them. So this is probably somebody who just doesn't think about what they say, and they say rude ass shit to you. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. So you got somebody around you who's also upset about your success. This person also holds back. They don't, this person may not even tell you some of the things they really want to say. Like, but they're very guarded and they're holding back here. So there's somebody who's very arrogant and prideful around you who could want to say something to you. This card, I didn't even get to shuffle. It was on the top and it flipped over right before I went to shuffle. Got Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, air energy. There's even somebody around you who also wants to steal from you, and it could be stealing your freaking success. This Eight of Cups came out in the reverse. There could be somebody around you who also doesn't want to leave your life. Or somebody that wants to return. Yeah, it's somebody who wants to return. Somebody you had an ending with. Aries energy. This person watches you online too, by the way. See how you do have somebody watching you here? Oh my God. This fucking person is so jealous of you, it ain't even funny. We have a Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio energy with that Judgment. There's somebody who's watching you, Sagittarius. This person feels like they're in competition with you. And they're very jealous and vindictive. They want to one-up you. They want to defeat you. I mean, this is bad. This could be somebody from your past or somebody you had an ending with. They're watching you. And they're watching you be successful with the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever they see, they don't like. I feel like this person wants to be in competition with you. Because I could easily say, well, they could also be jealous because they feel like they have competition for you. But I just feel like it's they're jealous of you and want to be in competition with you. Yeah, Ace of Cups reversed. This is somebody that you don't have any love for, or they don't have any love for you. Could be a damn Virgo. Yeah, this is somebody who is from your past. And they're very jealous. This person's very jealous of people around you, I see. And they feel like they have competition for you. So this person wants to come in and bring an offer. But they're very jealous and vindictive and shit because I feel like you could have found new love. Like you could have chosen new love or something. And this person feels betrayed by you. Like if you left this person and you went on to a new love, they're jealous and pissy about it, I guess. And they don't like seeing you give to others. So like I said, if this ex or whoever the hell this is, they watch you and they see you with somebody else or doing something else, you're being very successful, and they see you giving to others. They also see that you're so financially stable that you can afford to give to others. And this is really pissing this person off. So they want to try to come in and offer you a commitment. Yeah, here they come. They're going to try to communicate with you. We have the Three of Swords reversed. So this person's like brokenhearted, but they're trying to heal. Like they feel like if they could just talk to you, that they could heal. Yeah, it's the King of Pentacles. So this is like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type energy. Prominent Virgo with that Hermit card. This person's going through it, yeah. They want to message you. Like just being around you makes this person happy. Yeah, they also like they miss your love. So if you were like very loving and kind to this individual, they like miss that. They want that. Yeah, they want to offer you something. They're trying to offer you like a commitment. But it's not much. The Page of Pentacles isn't much. Look, you're getting justice in this situation. There goes that karma. Yeah, this person has a lot of... You know what? Whoever this person is, they also fear that they're getting karma. So if they're... It's kind of strange how this person thinks, but if they are watching you become successful and they see you with somebody else, they somehow have connected the dots. So this person's not stupid. I guess in their mind, they feel like you moving on and becoming successful is their karma. So it would make sense why this person's so pissed. They feel like, you know, that kind of like they're being punished by the universe here or by God. So this upsets them. And if it's kind of crazy, if you look here, this moon is 18. If you break that down, it's like a 9 and then 11. That's that 9-11 again. It's like things are being illuminated, maybe even to you and to these people. But this person's having some type of turmoil, I feel like, in their own life. So they could be like losing money, finances. They also, you know, the 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords, now that I'm seeing this more, that might not even be towards you. They could be going through fights, arguments, and stress and anxiety in their own personal life. It may not even be towards you. But this person's having like anxiety, worry, stress, and they're hiding it. They're trying to hide it. Yeah, this person, they view you as a star. So this person's very aware of your ability to like create, because something has happened here where you have transformed your life and this person's seeing it. And they feel like you are the star, somebody who's able to manifest things into their reality. This could even be like a friend. It may not even be like a lover. This could just be like a friend. But this person, whoever they are, whether it's a friend, a family member, or whoever, or a lover, this person, or an ex-lover, this person wants to come in and heal things with you. Like they want to heal the situation with you. Because when they look at you, look at what's at the bottom. Like when they look at you, this is what they're seeing. They're looking into your future. They see you as the Queen of Wands, like taking control of your life. They see you in the Chariot moving forward quickly to your destiny, because this person, they are chasing the star. They go after their destiny. They see you having a brand new passionate beginning, moving on from them, and they're watching this. So this person's watching you transform, like right before their eyes, and they're like, huh, wait a minute. You know, this person could be very prideful and egotistical, this earth sign that you're dealing with. I feel like it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I really do. This person's ego and pride could have gotten the best of them in the past. So maybe they were like, treated you like shit or did something to you. Or maybe this person just didn't think that you were going to like transform into the star. Which goes back to what I was saying earlier. There was, to me, I was being shown that like God himself and your ancestors like are working to hide you for a time from certain people. But that is no more. Like, it just can't be. You're the star. Like, you can always see the stars. So it's like, I guess unless the sun's out. But it's like, you're becoming a star. Like, and you kind of also could need to be careful, because what does star, you know, like stars are being shown in the darkness. So there could be a lot of people who are in the dark that are looking to you for like healing and stuff like that. But you got this person watching you, and I feel like so it's not you that's very prideful. It's this arrogant earth energy around you. Okay, so in the extended, I'm going to pull on the King of Pentacles and ask their true feelings, intentions, and actions they're about to take here in the near future for like the month of January. That way you can kind of figure out what they're about to do, because I feel like this person's, something about this person, they're at their wits' ends with that Knight of Swords. Like they are just wanting to say something to you so bad. And I feel like they've been, I can see with the Strength card, they have been holding back saying something they just can't wait to freaking say to you. I'm telling you. It's really strange. So that's something that you need to watch out for. Conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Okay, so you also could be dealing with somebody who is like hot and cold. Maybe it's this person or somebody else. Emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. Yeah, that's this person. Whoever this earth energy is, this person's freaking unstable. Their emotions are all over the damn place. They could have like a drinking problem, I'm seeing. This person wants to say some things, but they're not. I feel like they're going to, though. Oh. Son of a bitch. Look at this shit. This came out together. Wow. What the hell? I didn't even know this was in this deck. This is a new deck. I didn't know it was in here. I didn't know there was a damn hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Oh my god. Somebody's trying to also influence shit around you by doing like hexes, witchcraft, negative mind. This might not even be like, you know, because not everybody's out here doing witchcraft and hexes and shit. But let me tell you something. You don't even have to do that. If you're a negative person and you're wishing bad on somebody, that's witchcraft. That's hexes. Like if you're over here praying for somebody's downfall, praying for somebody to be hurt, you're doing witchcraft. That's evil. Like, like let God have them. It's not your job to be out here doing this shit to people. You know, that's why the good people have to do like back to sender things because of assholes like this. Wow. There's some type of person who's doing like magic or cursing you, that's trying to influence. And you see how this is a damn 8? Oh, this also lets me know whoever sent you bad negative energy or who's wishing harm on you or has prayed bad on you or is doing witchcraft or hexing you, it's all going back to their ass this year. So whatever they wished on you is now going to become their reality. That's just the way things work here. You reap what you sow. So if you sowed these hexes and these curses, it's all going to return to you. But this talks about attachments, third parties, and peers. So there could also be, like I said, who the hell knows what's going on with these people, but I just feel like this is a return to sender sign. But damn, I did not want to have to pull on this much shit. I guess in the extended, I'm going to pull on this shit because there's something about this. Somebody is definitely doing this. So in the extended, I'll pull and see who's been sending you this negative energy and trying to hex you and shit. So if you have had some bad shit happen to you, it was from this individual, or it could even be a group. Like when I seen third parties, I feel like this is like a group. But whatever magic these people are trying to do to you, they're trying to influence your mind, influence your relationships, influence your finances. So I will pull on that in the extended. And I guess that's what this axe is warning of too. Forces working against you. Boy, these people are sick. These people are sick. I'm going to pull one more of these cards and I'm done with that shit. Yeah, there's something about to happen. Like, I feel like this, I think this prideful, egotistical person around you, look, we have ghosting, disappearing, invisible, running. I feel like there's somebody who wants to say something to you. Either that or this is happening in their life. Maybe their life is just so out of order. Look what came out. The Empress energy. You guys don't need to do anything. Like, you're this Empress. I feel sorry for the people who are doing this to you. I just seen 444. But if you are this divine feminine, whether male or female, because you don't have to be a male, You're this Empress energy, which this came out the other day in the oracles. It goes back to not having to do anything. Like, let God, your ancestors handle your battles here. And praying. The Four of Swords is like, you know, the Empress. It reminds me of like, whoever you are, you're this Empress energy. You have the ability to just naturally attract things to you. You're very abundant. And it's just like, all you need to do is pray. So there is some prayer work that needs to be done to fight back against these forces. Okay. I do have an extended on that, specifically how to send negative energy back to that person and how to remove like blockages and stuff. But there is somebody here who's at conflict, and I feel like it's with themselves. So instead of like healing themselves and doing what they need to do, they're like lashing out at you and blaming you. And there's somebody, this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, it's just a matter of time before I feel like that, because they're emotionally unstable is what I'm seeing. They're going to say something to you. Could be something very rude, or maybe they're just going to like tell you how they feel. Yeah, somebody wants a second chance with you. Somebody wants a second chance with you here because they know you're the Empress. Maybe this person, oh, perspective. Look at this shit. Wow. So there's somebody who's in conflict with their self because they have realized, so whoever this earth energy is, they have realized that you're the Empress, whether you're male or female. And so now they want a second chance, and they're looking at things from a different perspective. Wow. So this person is realizing who you are. So you have somebody who literally did not see your worth, and now they regret it, and they want to come back and say some shit. Rejection. But guess what? You're going to reject them. Like, if this is a past person that you had any type of relationship with, I don't feel like you want them. I feel like you want whoever you're currently with, or you want new love. But there is a past energy here who, yeah, look, they told me to cut this deck. Second chance. There is somebody coming back who's going to try to get you back. It's like they had an awakening to who you are. And I really don't think Spirit wants you to. Boy, there's going to be a lot of shit in the extended. I'm going to pull on this. I really don't want to, but I'm going to pull and see who this is wanting a second chance. And I'm going to give you, like, ask Spirit for advice on whether you should take this person back or not. I don't feel like you're going to, but for those of you who do want a second chance with somebody, I will pull on this and tell you what this person's thinking. I'll pull on the King of Pentacles. And then I'm going to pull on whoever's doing this damn curse magic on you. And then I'll read those two oracles and see what else Spirit has to say, okay? So let me roll some dice and then I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in the extended. I know the extended is going to be long. Okay, which they always are anyway. They're always at least, I'd say 35 minutes to over an hour. They're usually around 40 something. Okay, we have 7361171. So 736 angel number and then 1171. These could also be dates, birthdays, shit like that. So kind of break them down to birthday. We've got like June 1st, December 7th, July 11th, November 7th, July 1st, March 7th, shit like that. And then here is some signs you could be going with. Boy, look how those came out. I don't even want to touch it. We got Sagittarius, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra. What is this over here? Sagittarius. Look, Sagittarius, this is that Scorpio, that death and rebirth, that Phoenix rising, and this is that Libra. That's that Justice card. This is karma, the number of 8, okay? Then we have Capricorn, Leo, Taurus. Those are the main signs that want to be like acknowledged, okay? So if you're dealing with one of those signs, it's probably for you, okay? We have Aries down here at the bottom too, I'm seeing. So I'll see you guys. Love y'all.